As we wait to hear what Trump will decide on the Iran nuclear deal, I want to point out that the media has not done a good job pointing out that several of his claims about the deal are wrong. So here's a CBS News video analyzing the decision Trump will make, but without pointing out several of his claims are false.
The president of France, the chancellor of Germany, both very recently came to Washington and lobbied against that. And if they could come up with a side deal that addressed some of the concerns that President Trump has raised, then it's possible that he would decide to extend a little bit longer and leave some time for negotiations on that. But in general, the signals that he's sending have been more along the lines of pulling out.
For example, here's a press conference where he makes several false claims, and at the end of this, I'll give you links which debunk his claims.
How about Jordan Fabian? Where's Jordan? Jordan, the Hill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to ask you about Iran. The Israeli Prime Minister just gave a speech very critical of their nuclear program. I want to ask if you have made up your mind to pull out of that deal. And if you do pull out of that deal, are you worried that it sends the wrong message to North Korea as you seek to enter nuclear talks with Kim Jong-un?
No, I think it sends the right message. You know, in 7 years, that deal will have expired, and Iran is free to go ahead and create nuclear weapons. That's not acceptable. 7 years is tomorrow. That's not acceptable. So, no, if anything, it's proven right what Israel has done today with the news conference. And Prime Minister Netanyahu just gave I don't know if everybody's seen it, but I got to see a little bit of it. And that is just not an acceptable situation. And I've been saying that's happening. They're not sitting back idly. They're setting off missiles, which they say are for television purposes. I don't think so. So we'll see what happens. I'm not telling you what I'm doing, but a lot of people think they know. And on or before the 12th, we'll make a decision. That doesn't mean we won't negotiate a real agreement. You know, this is an agreement that wasn't approved by too many people. And it's a horrible agreement for the United States, including the fact, Mr. President, that we gave Iran $150 billion and $1.8 billion in cash. Nigeria would like some of that. $1.8 billion in cash and $150 billion. You know what we got? We got nothing. We got nothing. So that doesn't mean I wouldn't negotiate a new agreement. We'll see what happens. But I think, if anything, what's happening today and what's happened over the last little while and what we've learned has really shown that I've been 100% right.
At the end of this video, I'll link to this video. Fox News challenges Netanyahu's claims about Iran nuclear deal. And that debunks Trump's claim that what Netanyahu said supports his assumptions about the deal. There's also other things he gets wrong. First, about the money. That's Iran's money. Trump has it in his head that the United States gave Iran money when the fact is that's Iran's own money. And another thing he gets wrong is he assumes the deal ends before it actually does. So I'll put a link to these 3 things in the video description. And also, of course, you can watch this video right now.